Hey everybody, welcome to your weekly energy update. And as you can probably tell by the title, I'm going to change things up a little bit this week. And instead of having a separate video for each individual zodiac sign, I'm going to group it by the element. So water signs, fire signs, air signs, earth signs. I'll still have specific information for each individual zodiac sign within that element. And you'll see as we go in here. And if I like that, I might just continue going forward with that theme, because I've noticed when I do readings, a lot of times the elements have a lot of the same messaging anyway. So I'm going to group those together, at least this week. Of course, this week we have a big event with the Leo full moon happening on February 5th at 11:29 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So you can adjust that for whatever time zone you're in and see when that is going to be at its fullest. Of course, around a full moon, what we do, we release. So we can have an unveiling and letting go kind of ceremony. And usually you can pick like 10 different specific areas that you're wanting to release. Now, to make the most of the power, we do try to do that within 8 hours before the full moon hits, because that is when we are preparing for the letting go. And when the full moon hits, the release starts to happen. Also, I mean, we can choose any subject that we are wanting to have unveiled in our life and let go and have that disperse from our life. But if we use the energy of the full moon, whatever sign it is, that actually is even more powerful. So with Leo energy being the focus of this full moon, I'm going to put up a little screen here. And this tells us all of the kind of Leo energies. Says all things related to children, spark of creativity, like where can you open up to more creativity in your life? It could be about passion, romance, dating, true love. It's called the spotlight, where are you being drawn to be seen in your life? Are you afraid of being seen? Also, born to lead, that Leo, king of the jungle, right? Is it time to become the leader you were born to be? What's keeping you from stepping forward? Does your ego need a little check-in, or is there an opportunity to bump up your self-worth? And of course, Leo energy is all about the fun, fun, fun. Are you being too serious? What hobby can you start up or expand? Write that bucket list. And of course, Leo rules over the back and the spine, also heat tolerance, heart, and inflammation. So any of those areas you can use for this focus of unveiling and letting go. So that is how you can use the most of this full moon energy. You know, new moons, we make wishes. And full moons, we do this unveiling and releasing type of energy to make room and space for when we hit that new moon to plant those new seeds. So because of this Leo energy, for the reading for this week, we're just going to be asking, where can we use a childlike spark in our lives? So as I said, I'm going to jump into each of the different elements, and we're going to jump into your element right now. All right, fire signs, this is your weekly energy update. And so this is for all you Aries, your Leo, you Sagittarius. And we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Healing with the Fairies Oracle cards. And all the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box of the video down below. So if any of them catch your eye and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. We're going to start pulling some cards here for all fire signs together, and then we'll pull some individual cards for each individual fire element sign. All right, so this is going to be what Spirit and Creator wants you to know about where you can use a childlike spark in your life. Where in your lives? I mean, you guys already have that childlike spark being fire signs, and especially this Leo full moon, you know, for those of you that are Leos especially, but because it's a fire moon, it does impact all of you in a broader way. And then you have look inside yourself. So put that down here. Let's see what this brings in here for you. So you've been trying to find satisfaction through outside sources such as material possessions or relationships. And you're also looking for help from other people. The fairies ask you to look within for the answers you need. Sometimes when you feel empty, your first reaction is to try and fill up the emptiness by acquiring something or someone. You may fall in the trap of thinking, I'll be happy if or when I have a new lover, an advanced degree, a better wardrobe, blah, 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 blah. Then, when you get the new acquisition, you only feel satisfied for a little while, if at all. And the fairies remind you that the only source of true fulfillment is by connecting with spirit within. Have a mental conversation with your creator and feel yourself filled with divine love. The same holds true if you're searching for answers from outside authorities. Now, there's nothing wrong with seeking counsel from wise friends, especially if their advice echoes what you know to be true. But perhaps you've been asking your friends, mentors, or psychics for solutions, and you feel confused by conflicting advice. So, if everyone is telling you different solutions, you'll need to meditate on what your inner guidance is telling you. The affirmation for the card is, I have great beauty and light inside of me right now. I tap into all of the knowledge of the universe. I really feel this is having you turn inward and upward for this connection to the mother and father of all things. You know, your fiery energy, that childlikeness that is naturally yours. 2023 for me, which you'll probably see throughout my pages, is the year of the Trinity. It's the year of becoming the child, realizing that you can have an only child relationship with Creator, with Source, with the universe, whatever you believe your higher power to be. But there's a mother and a father aspect of it, divine mother, divine father. And it allows you to have, like, you are the child and they are the parents. And you can even become a spoiled child, which is not being a brat, but that allowing spirit and Creator to treat you like an only child and develop this relationship. And this is where I feel like turning inward and upward for that. You don't need playmates, right? I have this little child that is so loved by their parents is what I'm seeing here. Now, this is fairy energy, which is very fiery, and we're also going to look into unicorn energy, which is the magic of the unicorn's oracle. And let's see what else they have here for you. So what else for fire signs, please? Okay. And you've got the cosmic pearl. Beautiful. And expand your psychic gifts. Open the gate to the angelic realms. Card number 34. Yeah, definitely that connection up above, like we were just talking about. Opening up to all your aunts and uncles of angelic aunts and uncles. Luminous, iridescent, cosmic pearls glow with the divine feminine energies of caring, nurturing, beauty, creativity, peace, enlightenment, and inner serenity. Archangel Jules, Joules, who's in charge of all the waters of the planet, is instrumental in the creation of these pearls. Water is the psychic element, and it enables them to maintain a very high spiritual energy. They help you attune to the currents of the universe and also enhance your psychic abilities. Archangel Christiel, who oversees the causal chakra and the moon, co-creates the cosmic pearls with Archangel Jules. He is the pure light of the Archangel of Peace, who guards the Stargate of Lyra, the unicorn's entry point for the universe. And when unicorns illuminate a cosmic pearl, they increase its effect tenfold. Your guidance today is to ask your unicorn to light up a cosmic pearl and place it in your third eye. Know that it is waking up your latent psychic gifts. Then ask that it expands to include your causal chakra above and slightly behind your crown, for this contains your gateway to the angelic realms. Receiving this card suggests that these gates are opening wider for you now, especially around this full moon. Tune into your wisdom. Then send a cosmic pearl to people and situations that need its gentle influence. Take a moment to see this blessed pearl light up and purify the waters of our planet. And it talks about how to work with a cosmic pearl, which says, if possible, drink a glass of water before making this connection. Imagine yourself sitting by a serene sea on a moonlit night. Archangel Jules places a magnificent cosmic pearl in your third eye. Sense it enhancing your psychic abilities. It expands until it surrounds your causal chakra. Archangel Christiel touches it with unicorn energy. And then your causal chakra opens and becomes a portal to the angelic realms. Enter the seventh heaven and experience the love of the angels. Wow. The affirmation for this: I am illuminated by a cosmic pearl. So definitely this connection to the upper realms, the connection of being that child, allowing yourself to experience and be cared for and nurtured by that divine feminine energy, and to allow yourself this opening, seeing that you are an only child of the creator of all things. I really love that. We're going to continue with the unicorn energy by going into the oracle of the unicorns and see what else they'd like to add. And then we'll dive into the individual messages for each zodiac sign of the fire element. All right. So what else for our fire signs? All right, there it is right off the bat. And you've got freedom. Fly. It says, live wild and free, choose your freedom, claim your independence. Again, this is about also being free from the outside world. So I like that. Let's see what else they bring in here for you. It says, you are a free spirit with an infinite soul who cannot and should not be caged. It is time to forge your own path through life and create everything you want, regardless of how others think you should live. You may have held back to please someone or to protect yourself from judgment. You may have put your dreams on hold, believing they are too wild and outrageous, or that you don't deserve a life that magical. You may have been waiting for approval from someone who will never get it. Now, your heart is calling you to freedom. It's time to create the reality that will light you up the most and allow you to be true to your soul. It is time to break the chains of limitation that delay your dreams and remember that anything is possible. It's time to stop caring what others may think of your life choices or how envious they may be of your freedom, and do it anyway. This beautiful winged horse invites you to ride on her back, high above judgments and into the magic of infinite possibilities. She encourages you to fly free, to let your hair stream in the wind, and to take pleasure in your new life. You are a free spirit. Soar into your wondrous life and never look back. I love that. So again, this freedom, flying high, going places that you have not gone before. And it really has to do with believing you are worthy of this connection of being the only child of the creator of all things, and really stepping into that beautiful relationship, that Trinity relationship. All right, now we're going to dive into the tarot of the magical forest, which will pull cards for each individual zodiac sign. And please listen to as many of them as you want, because your fire element, they all kind of blend into one another. And so you can glean something from each fire element as well. But we'll start here for Aries. Okay, they do want to that one and that one. Any others? Okay, those two. And then for Leo. All right. And okay. And you get to those. 4 for Leo. And then for Sagittarius. To these 2 and these 2. Right? And then you all also get an affirmators card. More unicorn energy. All right. So for Aries, okay. For Leo. Nope, none of those. For Leo. Okay, Leo. And then for Sagittarius. Wanted that one there. And then you all also get a You Are Awesome card. Leo and Sagittarius. All right, scooch these over and we'll start with Aries. All right. So let me just get these arranged here. Okay. Yeah, so you definitely have this challenges that have happened in your life here. You have both the Tower and the Devil card. The Devil card is Saturn energy, which is, very much this strong challenging of thoughts, beliefs, and mindsets and attitudes. And so there is this energy coming in here that is challenging your beliefs, your limiting beliefs about believing that you could be a child of the Most High, right? Of the Creator of all things. And, I love that the Tower card is coming in here too, because the Tower card tells you this message that whatever is brought into your life is brought in on purpose, for a purpose, to help you release yourself, move things out of the way so you can move forward, make space in your life for something. And it tells you that whatever comes into your life too, of course, is always for you. And so there is going to be this movement, this changing of things to really open up these thoughts and these beliefs and these mindsets around that. Because also you have the 5 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. The 5 of Swords. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes. So all this Devil card, this energy that's coming in here, the Saturn energy that's shaking up your thoughts and your beliefs and your mindsets. This is about conflicting thoughts and beliefs, but the Queen has the Ace of Swords here, which allows you to cut away your thoughts and your beliefs and your mindsets that no longer serve you, those limiting thoughts and beliefs, but it also allows you to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realm, which allows you to see things from that higher perspective, from a place of capital T truths that are rooted in the unconditional love that the upper world has for you, that the Creator of all things has for you. And it allows you to cut away those limiting beliefs, those small T truths that are rooted in the fears of losing conditional love. So it does clear that out. It allows you to move forward, which allows you to embrace this relationship. So I love that as you have these fears that arise or these beliefs that it's like, no, I don't believe that that's true. It definitely has this beautiful, beautiful rattling of those that allows you to see them and see the cage. The Devil card usually shows, chains around people's necks or even sometimes a cage. And it's all our old thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that cage us and limit us and keep us restricted. And that's what's being rattled. That's what's being shown to you because you don't realize a lot of these unconscious, subconscious beliefs that keep you from that, and they rattle and they come to the surface. And you see that you're in a cage and you turn around because you hear a squeaking of a door and you realize there was a door to the cage that was never really closed, but it opened up more because of the rattling. It allows you to step out and step into this. So I really love that for you. And your affirmators card here talks about spontaneity. And it says, do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest caliber? The only acceptable answer to this question is yes. So buckle up, Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional, and underrated. You're about to learn that yes is a magical word with the power to unlock new dimensions in space, time, and after-hours hangouts. Yes will lead you to experiences you didn't think possible and teach you that lifelong friendships are sometimes lurking just behind a karaoke singer's mullet. And then it has a little asterisk by Charlie. There's a pretty good chance your name is not Charlie. But I love this. It's moving beyond the old ways of thinking and being, and allowing yourself to be spontaneous and jump into these beliefs about you being, being able to have this child relationship. And then the You Are Awesome deck, this is your card, which says, I inform the negative committee that meets in my head to sit down and shut up because I am awesome. So look at all these greens too. So definitely this is those thoughts and those beliefs and those mindsets that are telling you that you're not worthy of it. And they're basically it's saying we're telling those negative beliefs, those small T truths, to sit down and shut up because you're no longer going to listen to those. All right. Love that for you. Now, Leo, you are up next here. So let's take a look here. So you do, of course, you have the Ace of Swords coming in here as well. We just talked about that. With the Ace of Swords allows you to cut away the thoughts and the beliefs and the mindsets that have limited you before about believing about being a child of the Most High, of the Creator, the Mother and Father of all things. And it allows you to connect to the unconditional love, the capital T truths of the higher realm. You are called here with the Hermit card to turn inward and upward. So there is this time this week where it might take some of this alone time. It doesn't mean you have to become a total hermit, but it is definitely about stepping away from it, away from all the noise, the chaos, from those fears, to allow you to take a deep breath, connect higher, because that bright light within that lantern is the higher realms guiding you on this path, allowing you to see things very differently. And I really like that, because part of the journey of this Four of Pentacles is that we learn, when we define ourselves by the outside world, that we feel unstable, we feel just shaking and rattling, because we're taught to define our worth by the outside world, through relationships, situations, and things. And when we look at that, of course, one of them, relationships, people change, people pass away, people walk away. That's unstable. Situations never stay the same, like jobs, education. And then things, our bodies, our bank accounts, our possessions, they break down, they burn down, they explode, they deteriorate, they're stolen. So we realize that when we define ourselves by the outside world, that we feel unstable, and eventually we get bored of that, or disappointed by it enough, we turn inward and upward to find the unconditional love from above. That becomes the foundation of our worth. This relationship that we can have expands and grows because we realize those outside things are an imposter. They're not able to give us what we have been searching for. We find that from inward through our heart, which then allows you, with the Three of Wands here, you're actually able to make changes in your life, and you change direction because of this awareness, because of this relationship. It gives you newfounded confidence, which, Leo, I know you're already confident, but it allows you, it's like not to have a false confidence based on the outside world. You have this inner confidence that just expands and grows and fills you up, allows you to make choices and change directions to go places you wouldn't have gone before, because of those beliefs, those limiting beliefs that you had. So this relationship, this, this truly gives you this true freedom to go different, directions than you ever thought you would have. And your affirmators card here is clarity. I love these cards. It says, stopping to listen to my inner self, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar. And the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage or compost heap if your mental chatter happens to be organic. Yeah, so this is that clarity of those thoughts and those beliefs and those mindsets with that Ace of Swords. Allows you to see things clearer from a higher place, not from one of fear of losing conditional love, but from that capital T truth that's rooted in unconditional love. And then you have the You Are Awesome card. And that one says, I don't apologize when I need a break. Even this temple needs recovery time. So yeah, with that Hermit card, and this coming up, definitely this is a week to take time to rest and recuperate and take time to yourself as well, because that helps you with this connection. Beautiful. All right, Leo, that is what they have for you. And then Sagittarius, let's see what we have for you here. Wow. Yeah, definitely. So you have the Judgment card, which is your higher self here, calling you your human self down here with this trumpet, calling you higher, calling you into this higher relationship. So that definitely is coming in here. And I mean, talk about all this fire energy of which you are. You've got the 8, the 9, and the 10 of Wands. So the 8 of Wands talks about communication from the higher realm and a lot of energy returning back to you. So, this freedom that we're talking about, looking for our wholeness and everything in the outside world that this card talked about, this is all this energy returns back to you. It allows you, where you had energetic blocks before, because like this used to be like right here, you are stepping into your power, which allows you to remove blocks and step through and into things that you hadn't been able to feel like you've been able to go forward before, things that were blocking you, things that were holding you back. Because you have the 10 of Wands here too coming in here, which the 10 of Wands is about burden, right? It's all this energy that you've been investing in the outside world and not getting a whole lot back. And so as this energy starts to flow and as you start to step through things, the 10 of Wands is endings and new beginnings. You're really determining and seeing where you want to invest your energy in and how you want to invest it. This Ace of Wands that you remove from this wall that you're holding in your hands shows you that wherever you invest your energy is what grows and expands. And so when you focus in on what's missing in your life, or what you fear will come into your life, or what's in your life that you don't want, that expands and that grows. But when you focus it instead over into what you're grateful for in your life, what you do want to have come into your life, focusing on that energy of who you are, which is unconditional love, joy and peace and laughter, that childlike energy, that grows and that expands instead. And so all that energy that you're investing into one area comes flooding back to you, and you're able to focus it in on the other area. And then you have this growth and this expansion that comes in. I love it. And then your Affirminators card here. Yep, here's the power we were just talking about. I love the Dinosaurus. I am strong. I am grounded. I am powerful. I'm like a cross between a dinosaur and a tank, but not a tank that's used for war. I'm like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong it doesn't need to do anything but be. Wow. And it says on there, a Tankosaurus. I love it. Yes. Stepping into your power. And then the You Are Awesome card for you. Vibrant, fiery card here, and it says, "My middle name is Proton, always constant, always positive. You are welcome, electrons." So definitely there's this beautiful energy that comes in through all of this. And I love this calling into that being the child of the creator of all things and feeling that wholeness and that completeness that just floods your very being, fills you up, and flows out to the world as well. So I love the freedom that comes with all this for you guys, and I can't wait to see how you embrace this. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign, pick a card readings, and a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those, get updated immediately when they become available. If you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and by clicking the subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there is an option for all, which if you select, it does two things. One, it notifies you immediately when I post new videos. And two, it notifies you when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. In addition to that, it also helps spread the Zen Love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like or share one of my videos, subscribe to my channel, comment on any of my videos, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so crazy, giddy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things I mentioned, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. Alrighty, all you fire signs, as you flow and burn into this next week, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things, and of course, I love you too. You have an amazing week. I'm sure we'll be talking very soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.